Alright, good afternoon traders. This is your free video update from Seasonal Swing Trader, and if you've been following my videos for quite some time, I heavily favor one particular pattern, and that is the 3S code. That's the 3S high-low scanner that we have released this year for Thinkorswim, TradeStation, and NinjaTrader. And if you look at the history in our members area, which can be found here in the members area under a tab called History Futures, you can see all of these trade setups that 99.9% of them were based off of the 1, 2, 3. Now we have this last trade in natural gas, which was a triangle trade, but notice that it's all pretty consistent. The 1, 2, 3 bottom, 1, 2, 3 top. So just in 2018 alone, we have roughly $97,000 in change in profits. This is trading off a 2-contract basis. We had no trade in November, and then we have open trades in December. We just closed a trade in silver for around $1,500, and we still have a couple of other positions. And this is primarily trading off of the 1, 2, 3 pattern off of a daily chart. So these are swing trades. And the question I often get asked is, can it be used for day trading? And the simple answer is yes. Now, personally, I prefer to trade this on the longer term time frames, such as the 4-hour and the daily, also occasionally on the weekly charts, but the indicator works really well on an intraday chart. Some of my favorite time frames on the intraday chart is the 5 and the 15-minute. So on this particular chart of the E-mini S&P, this is a live market environment, and I'm on the 5-minute chart. So looking here, we have a nice, clear, clean setup. 1, 2, 3 top on the 5-minute S&P chart. Early morning quiet action. We get a breakdown here below the 2510 breakout, 2510 level break. Our target is the distance between the high here and the low here, and we come down and meet our target right down here at the 2502.03 area. If we go back here, this was in the middle of the night, around midnight. I'm not up and trading at that time. We can go over into yesterday's action, which is very volatile during FOMC day. Typically, I do not trade on FOMC days, but you can see here we had a couple of prints. This was early morning around 6:30, 7 o'clock. Small profitable trade to the short side. Here we really are not getting short because we can't maintain closes below the short-term moving averages. Here we get another short setup around lunchtime. Moves down from 75, 76 down to about 66, 67. And then we get a larger setup here after the post-FOMC price action. So we have a really large range here of 25.95 down to 33. Huge profit potential, but also huge risk. But notice that we come down here after we get the confirmation break below 30. We come all the way down to 90 or so. So a huge 40-point move there if you wanted to trade that. And then we'll look at a couple of more examples. Here's one. Here are a couple from prior day. So typically I'm looking at the market around 6 or 7 a.m. Central. Yeah, we have a little kind of sideways action short trade there. Here's another short trade there that moved down, hit target. And then it looks like we had a trade in the afternoon around 2:30. There's usually some pretty good setups in the afternoon. So we had the 1, 2, 3 bottom and a trade above 45, went up to around 65, which was a test of that 200-day moving average. So it works really on all markets. The ES and crude oil markets are good markets to trade. You look at the 30-year bonds, euro currency, things that move, most of the currencies. Gold, also a good one to trade. Here we'll look at crude oil and see this was at 4:30 in the morning. Here's a small short trade at 7 o'clock. That was a loser. And then later in the day, we had another trade down here, moved from 47.70 down to 47. So that's a 70-cent move or $700 a contract. And then if we come over, this is today. So there was a trade around 3:30 in the morning, not trading, but no activity as of yet. So these signals are going to print when we're at new highs or new lows of the Globex session. This is for an intraday chart. So you can see, so these are just some examples of how you can use this on an intraday basis as well as the daily basis. Again, if we move to the daily chart, you can see that we're not going to get as frequent amount of moves, but they're going to be higher probability. So we had nice short here, and we're waiting for a new long signal in crude oil as we are trying to establish a bottom here. So I hope that helps. Feel free to send us an email to support if you have any questions. Good luck and good trading. Traders, like what you see, want more trade ideas each week? Take a $7 30-day complete member access trial by clicking the link below. You'll have immediate access to analysis and seasonal trade ideas on over 35 commodity and currency futures markets, as well as coverage on all of the major stocks, exchanges, and ETFs in the U.S. marketplace. If you like us, follow us on Twitter and Facebook, like us on YouTube, and we hope to see you on the inside.